Hey everybody, and welcome back to Suikoden 3, and we're gonna start Geddoe's well, we're gonna see Geddoe's little intro, and then start his chapter 1.
His prologue.
Yeah, that's a good word. It's not dark enough, game! This means we must go our separate ways. If that is our destiny, we must thank the gods. I can't tell if we're being cursed or blessed, but I have faith in this world, as long as even the slightest trace of the truth remains in the world. Goodbye, my friends. Forgive me for not being able to go with you. Excuse me. I'm sure our paths will cross again. We've always trusted your decisions. We still do. Thank you. Yeah, you can't really see it, but there's 3 people standing there. We just don't know who. It's 3 random people. Well, that was exciting. Let's start chapter 1.
And on that note...
Geddoe's chapters are interesting, but they're a lot more cryptic at the beginning. I'm not going to really fully explain everything, because it's kind of one of those things that we're just going to discover as we play. So, please be careful with spoiler comments.
How can you drink like that so early in the day? You good-for-nothing fool! Who asked you? I've seen you wasted before noon plenty of times. Not now, though! We're working! Get it? I'm the only reason you can lounge around all day, you know?
Gee, thanks. What will we do without you?
By the way, where's the captain? Is he in his room? Think he's in a bad mood?
Who knows? He's a hard one to read.
Since you're so indispensable, why don't you go up there and see if he's alright? He calls the shots and keeps us fed, after all. Yeah.
I like their names. We have Queen, Joker, Ace, and Jacques, which I think is supposed to be Jack. I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
Well, it's Jacques, but he's Jack, basically.
Yeah. Actually, the first time I played this game, I completely missed that reference. And
Really?
I thought, well, no, I got the Queen, Ace, and Joker, but I was like, Jacques, that doesn't make any sense. And it was actually my roommate at the time who told me what it was. I was like, oh, it's Jack.
Sorry to bother you, Captain. But we've just received orders from headquarters. What do they say?
I was like, do you want me to do one of these voices? Because you have quite a few for this chapter.
We'll see what happens.
I'll do Geddoe's voice.
Huh?
I can do Geddoe for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I quote, "There are rumors of the Firebringer once again making a move in northern grassland. Confirm your situation."
Firebringer. You know, I had a joke all lined up. I was trying to get Helper to run over here and start voicing Geddoe and pretending to be me. And he just stared at me like, I'm not moving. I'm just sitting right here.
I have no idea what you're talking
So I was all upset. I was like, oh man, I'm going to mess with you guys. Helper, you butt.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm like waving, come here, come here, come here, come here. And he's just like, no.
Huh? Huh? What's going on?
Dang it.
Not being very helpful there.
No, he's not.
It's hard to imagine that a spirit from over 50 years ago could rise up again. What should we do? Should we accept?
That's an interesting comment. I could say it's necessary, right? Or I don't think so. In the spirit of Geddoe, I'm gonna say it's necessary, right? It's necessary, right?
Alright, I'll get right on it. and kick their butts into shape. This should help things.
Yeah. I really like Geddoe's outfit. I don't know why. It's very unique. It's a broken controller because I didn't turn on the controller settings. I don't know. I don't know my armor type, so I'm sure I'm gonna botch this. But was it's not chainmail. It's
It's a type of plate, isn't it? Except
it kind of looks like plate and leather mixed together.
yeah, I can't remember what they call that. It's like reinforced leather or something.
Whoosh. And I like his giant gloves. Whoosh. I don't know. It feels, even though it's armor, it still feels like it fits perfect in Suikoden. Alright, enough of that. I just really like his outfit. Kinda wanted to cosplay him one year, but I ended up picking somebody else from this game.
How are we supposed to check out this Firebringer rumor? Let's put our heads together and come up with a plan. Between the 5 of us, someone's got to have at least one good idea.
1, 2, 3, 4. Brainstorming's not my thing.
Same here.
5.
Oh, come on! Why do you always have to do everything around here? Or why do I always have to do everything around here? Well, at least we have a lead. The Firebringer rumor is coming from the village of Ixay. That's near the grassland border, and once we cross it, we're in Lizard Clan territory. And then we look around. You call that a lead?
Well, it's better than going into the grasslands with nothing. Besides, we can probably count on the information that Knight gave us. Interesting.
I agree.
I have a suspicion I know which Knight, but...
I guess we'll just have to go. Alright, it's decided. Captain, we should pull out of here right away.
Right now... I can't go any deeper.
Of course, we have to go right now.
If only a helper had helped me with my joke. He's giving me a face like it wasn't me.
Finally, we have a mission. Took everything I had to convince the captain we should go. He takes convincing, I know, but it's not like you're an inspiration either, Ace. I beg your pardon? You think you set a better example sitting on your butt drinking all day?
Cut it out, you two. We have to go. And we're off! As Geddoe. And in tow we have... Ace, Queen, Joker, and Jacques. So... Ace, I believe, uses sword. Queen uses knives or swords. I can't remember. Joker is a mage, and Jacques is long range. I'm gonna move Jacques behind Geddoe just to keep him safe. Yeah, so you notice they all have a unite attack. It's not all that exciting. Yeah, they're mercenaries. I guess that gave it away. So yeah, Geddoe has a lightning rune. Jacques has one of those weapon runes. Queen has... I think it's also... It's not really... I don't think it's a weapon rune. I think it's just kind of one of those technique runes, like a single skill rune. Joker has a fire rune and a similar rune. And Double Tusk, which is also one of those skill runes, I believe. You'll notice that we don't have a water rune. Alright, I don't think there's any gain for me walking around talking to all these NPCs for like the 3rd time. Most of them don't say anything. That's the one thing I don't really like about Geddoe's chapter, is, you get a lot of neutral responses from people because it's not obvious who we are. Yeah, she says something, "Well, blow me down, a mercenary. Tough work, I guess. I bet you work hard." Very few people are gonna say something different to Geddoe. They're probably all gonna say the same thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. So pretty much, we are apparently mercenaries, and we are following a rumor about the Firebringer, which is an interesting rumor to be following. And we've heard about it somewhere near Ixay Village, which is on the border of Grasslands and Saxon.
Huh? Me? My friends? Blah, 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 blah. Same as usual.
Yeah, same as usual. I just want, since they're like normal, like, hey, who do you think you are? Got a problem? You may be a mercenary, but I'm not scared of you. Yeah, see, she's the only one that had something different to say. I really like talking to everybody, but I'm not gonna torture you guys going through the whole town a third time. I'm sure y'all had enough of this place. Let's go. Zoom. Yeah, Geddoe's chapters to me are not the most exciting. I'm just thinking about a couple fights that are coming up. I'm like, ugh.
Well, Geddoe's chapter sets some things up, but because...
Yeah, Geddoe's chapter is very important, but as far as replay value goes...
Yeah, we've already seen this stuff, twice before, so a lot of it's repeat. Alright, we're off to Grassland, land of the wild barbarians. Say goodbye to lovely Vinay del Zexe. Right. You're from here, aren't you? You could say that. I was once one of Gilbert's mercenaries.
Forgot about that.
So, is that how you ended up in the Border Defense Force? There were plenty of reasons. I'm sure you have yours.
I suppose.
I'm sure Captain Geddoe has gone through a lot more than we have. Right, Captain?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't go deeper. I'm trying really hard.
Come on, let's go. I will bid a fond farewell to the soft sea breeze of Zexe and look forward to my return.
Yeah, Jacques is my favorite of the group.
He's quickly becoming my favorite, too.
I like how you get all these panoramic views, though. That's nice. Now loading. Do 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 do. Gosh, I have this song stuck in my head. I guess it's kind of appropriate considering I'm going off to my death, most likely.
Going off to your death?
So real quick, we have... I'll explain that to you in just a second. The Zexen Forest, and then Brass Castle, which you'll notice is only one-sided. I'm pretty sure we can't leave from the other side. We have Yaza Plain, which leads to the Great Hollow. So, as they mentioned, that there were rumors from Ixay, and then they believe that the rumors continued on to Lizard Territory, so that's where we're gonna go. It's a little jingle I was singing. I'm like obsessed with Steven Universe right now. I think I have been for the past few weeks. It's so good. And my sister gave us the soundtrack, me and Helper, just recently, and one of the songs is, I don't want to say too much in case any of my viewers haven't seen the show yet, but there's an episode where he keeps picturing all these horrible things that can happen to him, as Steven does, and they're all kind of funny, like a shark jumps out of the ocean, eats him, and a sign falls on him, and a bunch of wasps attack him or something, and the song during it is like, do 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 do, and it's like this upbeat song, and the name of the song is The Death Rag, and it's just, for some reason it amuses me.
It's so bizarre.
It is it's funny because all these people told me I should watch it, and every time I watch it the first or second episode, I'm like, this is just a stupid, silly show. But very quickly it turns into like a way more serious show. I mean, there's still a lot of silly moments and silly episodes, but for the most part it's a lot more serious than I thought. And I might actually have to admit, it's probably the most detailed cartoon I've ever watched. I mean, like, the smallest comment or action seems to make a huge difference later on. It just surprises me. But yeah, I'm just like, I can't wait for the next season to start in a few weeks. It ended very badly in season 4, and I was like, no.
Oh, so talking about weird stuff. So I think I mentioned in one of the previous episodes that we did that my wife and I started playing Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door,
Yeah.
and that I had to break the bad news to her that she was enjoying an RPG despite not thinking that she liked RPGs.
Yeah.
And so she didn't take that. She was not too fond of that idea. But by the end, she was like, I guess I do like this actually. And so we beat the game successfully a couple of days ago. So now we're going back in time further because I apparently forgot I own Paper Mario as well on Virtual Console, the original Paper Mario, and then I also own Super Mario RPG on Virtual Console.
Ooh, that's a good one. I've really been wanting to play that one recently.
Yeah, so we're going back one notch. So we're going back to Paper Mario now. But it's kind of funny as we're going back. She's like, well, how come I can't do this? How come I can't do that? Different things that were in Thousand Year Door. And I'm like, well, it's an older game. I don't know what features were in it and not what features weren't. So having to make all these explanations and stuff. But as these different things are happening, they're just like totally random. It's like, she'll ask like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, why does that happen? I'm like, what do you mean? Why does that happen? Like, why wouldn't eating a mushroom give you back health? Of course it's going to give you back health. Like, what do you mean that doesn't make any sense?
And by the way, no, I'm not going to LP Super Mario RPG. And there's a couple of reasons why. One, it's already on like 4 billion channels, I'm sure, on YouTube. We don't need another one. And the other reason is I'm actually not capable of doing everything in the game. There's actually a couple things I've never been able to do on my own, and one of them is in Monstro Village. There's a challenge to do like a jump like 40 times or something. I can't do it. I've seen my friends do it, and I'm sure there's a video of it on YouTube if I care to look, but I've never successfully done it. And I've only beaten one. There's an extra boss in the game in the same village. I've only beaten him like twice. And I love the game. Don't get me wrong, it's one of my favorite games of all time. I'm not perfect at it, and it's kind of unfortunately one of those games that's so well known and so well loved. If you don't do it perfect, it's kind of like you're just inviting you're inviting trolls.
Yeah, you're asking for trouble basically. Because everybody that's been around classic gaming for long enough probably has already played that game. I haven't, but most people.
Wait, you haven't played it?
I played about the first 5 minutes. Someone was like, "This was really good. I should play this at some point," and then never did. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, I bought all these games on Virtual Console. Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh. I gotta take like a week off in a couple months and just fly over there, and we just gotta spend a whole weekend like playing this.
Powering through the Super Mario RPG.
Yes.
So she apparently is quite fond of RPGs, it turns out, or at least the cheerful Mario, papery, cute ones. But I was thinking if she gets through Paper Mario and gets through Super Mario RPG, I might try Chrono Trigger and see how she takes to that.
I don't know, that's a bit. I haven't even finished Chrono Trigger, and I know that's an atrocity considering it made it to like what was it, Game Something's top 100 RPGs.
It's like my number 5 game of all time. I mean, it's way up there on my favorite games list.
Now, I had no problem with the game, and y'all are gonna, like, be angry with me for the reason I quit. It's because I was playing it on the PlayStation, and the loading times were pissing me off. I finally just threw the controller. I got so tired of waiting for the loading times, and that's the reason I quit.
You know what?
And I know that was a horrible excuse, but that's what it is.
Honestly, like, loading times are so annoying. Like,
I mean, this game, like, it literally, some of the fights would be up to 45 seconds to load a fight. And I was like, and then you take 2 steps in and would do it again. I'm like, ah!
That would be absolutely infuriating. Okay, here we go. We've come this far without a plan, so now what? Well, let's see. First of all, we should offer our greetings to the lizard men in the Great Hollow.
But not the lizard women.
We have an opportunity here.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can you spot the 5th? Greetings, huh?
A little rough, but I think it's their way. They seem pretty upset. I wonder what's up. Who are you people? You're not from Grasslands. No, we're traveling merchants.
We just don't have anything to sell. Dressed like this?
This is another fine mess you've gotten us into. We're not trained to go up against these guys.
Such violence.
If you'd spent as much time training as you did drinking, we'd all be better off.
Y'all have to keep an eye on their facial expressions on the screen.
How dare you! You decided the unit would pay our room and board. Within reason, but you lost your reasoning months ago! Oh sure, we all know you benefited just as much as we did by not having to pay back for the girls you bring back. Look, you! I had everyone's best interests at heart. Hey! Hey. Hang on a second. We're not your enemies.
Geddoe's gonna do something. We are from the East. I am the warrior Geddoe, born from the flame, taking the pledge and following the ways of the past. I would like to meet the great warrior Chief Zeppon. This is our only request.
Well, this is a surprise. To think humans could have such manners. I am Shiba, a warrior of the Lizard Clan's fighting units. Following the ways of the past, I will welcome you.
Go Geddoe.
Well, what a surprise. I didn't know the captain had a lizard friend.
There's a lot you don't know.
Thank goodness we didn't have to fight. I don't have it in me. I'm not even sure I can use magic in the state I'm in.
There, everything is fine. You can come out, Jacques. Like he was hiding in the bushes the whole time.
How boring. Jacques is kind of awesome.
He is. I like all their I like a lot of their characters on Geddoe's chapter. They all seem very unique. Wow, the commotion. You're not preparing for war, are you?
No, we are about to sign an armistice with the Zexan people, so there's no call for war. But since yesterday, we've noticed certain suspicious activities.
Huh, that's interesting. And suspicious? Suspicious.
A number of warriors were killed while they were out hunting. The wounds look like they were inflicted by Zexan swords.
It's impressive, you can tell.
And our prophet told us that something is about to happen.
Do Lizard Clan warriors believe in prophets?
If we only followed prophecy, we would never win a battle. Prophecy can't fight for you. If an enemy approaches with steel, you have to respond with steel.
I agree. Battle is first and foremost about tactics. How is the morale of your warriors?
Our morale is high when we successfully protect the clan. Even the young ones are inspired to become warriors then.
Always something to dream about.
Is this the first time you've entered this cavern? Stay close to me, don't stray.
No! It's too dark! Why is this game... Okay, this game is not supposed to be this dark. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. This is a good starting point, actually, because I really... This is one of my favorite towns of all the Suikoden games, and I'm really upset that it's not showing off. I need to figure out why my game is coming over so dark, so... I'll see you guys next time when we hopefully can see more than 2 feet in front of us. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.